Thank you and good afternoon. The Royals played Twins today. In the series finale, the Royals left 15 runners on base. They had a lot of opportunities, but they couldn't get one home. The Royals turned a double play in the 11th, and then the next batter, Luke Kieslick, hit it out for his first career walk-off hit. He did hit his first home run. Before that, Carlos Estevez hasn't looked as good as he did at the beginning of the year, as he was voted into the All-Star game, but since has not looked very good. He gave up the 2-1 homer in the 11th. The Royals lose the series 2-1. The Royals will play the Washington Nationals tomorrow. If we don't get to that game, we'll get to it later this week. I think we'll get to it tomorrow. The Royals will play the Nationals at 6:40. Pitchers in that game will be Cade Carvel and Bailey Falter, who was not good in his Royals opening debut. He gave up 7 earned in his first start. Not a good day. Falter will go for the Royals. Game time 6:40 as the Royals lose the series to the Twins today. The Cardinals play the Cubs tonight on Sunday Night Baseball. This will be the rubber match as each team has taken one. The Cardinals took game 1 on Friday. The Cubs came back and took game 2. Shota Imega will go for the Cubs, and for the Cardinals will be Sonny Gray. Will go for the Cardinals. He has not been as good as the first half as he was. That game is coming on right now. It's a rain delay. 6:10 was a supposable start. We'll see when that game gets back underway. The Cardinals started the game bad with a fumble against the Chiefs. The first drive, Pacheco ran for about 8 yards, and he looked good on his first run, but that was his only run. And Mahomes only threw one ball to Jason Brownlee, and it was a good catch by Brownlee. But the Chiefs safety, Deion Bush, also got hurt. After he tore his ACL, he will be out the rest of the season. They will need to look up for backups for him. So much for Reed saying 1 quarter. Backups got in for the Chiefs. For Gardner Minshew would punt. He wouldn't score next drive. Bailey Zappi wasn't good at all as he threw 2 picks, including one on third down. Gardner Minshew had a 2-yard rushing touchdown, and then the Chiefs got the extra point. The Chiefs also got a 58-yard field goal, but do fall 20-17. And these games mean nothing, as the Chiefs were 0-3 last year and went to the Super Bowl. The Bears and Dolphins starters did not play, so it's hard to exactly have a report on the game, but fans seem to be excited about the new leadership in Chicago. The rest of the scores on Sunday's games. Also, Quinn Ewers struggles mightily in the preseason for the Dolphins at the quarterback position. The Texas quarterback from last year, he struggled in his rookie debut on the preseason. Chargers beating up on the Saints 27-10. The Chargers did have a big loss this weekend as Rashard Slater, the top paid tackle in the league, is hurt and out for the season as he tears his Achilles. Yesterday's final score in yesterday's game, Giants beat the Bills 34-25. Vikings beat the Texans 20-10. Cowboys lose to the Rams 31-21. Steelers beat the Jaguars 31-25. Buccaneers beat the Titans 29-7. The Jets beat the Packers 30-10. And the Broncos beat the 49ers 30-9. Next up, we preview Oklahoma State's football team. Mike Gundy, Oklahoma State's new head coach, they still kept Mike Gundy even after the bad season. They hope for a rebound this year, or Mike Gundy could be looking on his way out. A major influx in the filling in the gaps and by the massive personal moves and overhaul of the game on sports gambling podcast and college football news. That's according to a quarterback build. Battle will be for the preseason. Jesus Henne and Zach Faines from TCU will battle it out. Defense will be a critical weak spot as the defensive prior the front seven were shredded, allowing 300 yards per game and rushing. Transfer portal key players transfer Kyron Durant from UTEP expected to be a boost in already deep pass rush. Notable transfers: Diza stumbling transfer to Ole Miss for the Oklahoma State Cowboys. The Cowboys are setting around 6.5 at their total win total. EA Sports College Football 26 forecasted an 8-5 season. I don't know, that might be too high. One more optimistic side previews the predict a record of 4-8 and challenging at the quarterback positions and defense. Our schedule includes testing matchups against Oregon, Baylor, Arizona. Oklahoma State will open up their season against UT Martin 6:30 ESPN Plus on August 28th. That will be a tough one for Oklahoma State. They play Tulsa at 6 p.m. They play Oklahoma State plays Baylor on Saturday, September 27th. On Saturday, October 4th, they play Arizona. On Saturday, October 11th, they play Houston at home. On Saturday, October 18th, they play Cincinnati. Texas Tech. November 1st, they play Kansas in Lawrence. Saturday, November 1st. To finish out their season. I'm sitting around 6 or 5 to 6 wins for Oklahoma State. The Colorado Buffs will kick off their season, the 2025 college football season. DraftKings have them at 6.5 wins. What's driving the debate is key departures. The Buffalo faced major changes, replacing quarterback Shadee Sanders and Heisman winner Travis Hunter at the receiver position. Both are now in the NFL. Travis Hunter went to the Jaguars. Team development, despite the turnover, Coach Deion Prime Sanders is emphasizing his rosters and strengths. Colorado would open up their season Friday, Georgia Tech in Boulder, Colorado. They play Delaware in Boulder, Colorado as well. They play Houston at Houston. Wyoming, they'll host Colorado will on September 20th. September 12th is against Houston. September 6th is against Delaware. And Friday, August 29th is against Georgia Tech. Wyoming, September 20th. Colorado to host. September 27th, BYU. Colorado to host. Saturday, TCU, October 4th. Saturday, October 11th, Iowa State. Iowa State to play at Boulder and against TCU at Fort Worth, Texas. Saturday, October 25th, against Utah at Utah. Saturday, November 1st, Arizona and Boulder. The Buffaloes will host. Saturday, November 8th, West Virginia and Morgantown. Saturday, November 15th, bye week. And Saturday, November 22nd, Arizona State. And to finish off the season, Saturday, November 29th, against Kansas State in Manhattan. I'll predict the Buffs 5 to 7 wins. They don't ever seem to finish as high as the media hopes for Deion Sanders, the media favorite, although not the best coach. That's Sam on Sports.